All right. So first off, we'll go through the most important tools in the toolbox, and I've created these two boxes that we did in the last video. So now let's create some text. So if we grab the text tool, you can see my cursor changes to the text tool with the if I just click and start typing, nothing will happen. In Adobe InDesign, you have to realize that when we create text, it's not like Word where I am just going to start typing, just click and type. We have to create text boxes or text wrappers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the text tool, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click and I'm going to drag out a box like I'm creating an actual rectangle. Now if I want, I can drag this out and it will go the entire size of the width of my page and all the way to wherever I want, and you can see the cursor's blinking. So now I can start typing. Yeah. We can start typing and you can create text. This is very important because when we're in Adobe InDesign, this is a document program or page layout program where we're going to need text to go certain places and columns and around shapes and do stuff. So you create this text box that will house the text. Now, to save time and effort here, if I come underneath type and I go fill with placeholder text, it's going to fill that text box or that text wrapper with just some gobbledygook. It's called lorem ipsum. It's just Greek to fill up, and it looks like there's actual text there. This is fantastic because if you're comping up something for a client, you say, oh, I want to use, it's going to look like this. I'm going to change the font, the size, the weight. You can just fill, and you don't have copy yet. You can design it so that the client can see what it's going to look like even though you don't have text or a good idea of what it's going to look like. Notice now that I've got text in here, my properties panel has changed once again. So it's giving me all the text appearance stuff, character, weight, size, all this good stuff. And we're going to talk more about, we're going to talk more about how all the text stuff works in a minute here. But you can see that I've got text in there, and here if I click on this and I drag this over, I can have text that will show up just the way I want it, where I want it. I can bring this graphic down here and bring that text up here. So you can see that we have text in between two graphics, and if I want, I can even pull that out a little bit. And notice the little guidelines that are popping up as I move this in. They're all called smart guides. So that green line is telling me that I'm lined up perfectly with this box down below. I also can move this box and notice, oh, right there, it's giving me a green line that says, oh, that's now lined up center between these three items. That's very nice. If I want, I can even drag this out, drag this one over here. Oh, I want to make sure they're all perfectly center aligned. I can click, hold the shift key down, grab that text box, grab this last box. Notice my property inspector again notices that I'm doing something different. Oh, I've got several objects selected. I can come in here and align horizontal centers, and then I can move that over to where I want, and I have everything lined up. Now if you notice with my text, I have all that text created, and there's a little red box at the bottom of my text box, and that's telling me that you have overflow text, that if I click, let's move this box over here, and let's move this box over here. I'm going to drag that box to the top, and my text will automatically keep the flow to the top of the box. Now, if I notice this little red box down here, that's telling me I have text overflow. There's more text in that box that you just can't see. It's being hidden. So if I drag that box down, it shows the rest of the text that's in there. And matter of fact, I'm just going to drag that over and drag that over here so you can't, it's not on my screen. Well, there's still more text to be seen. It's hidden, but my text box is only so big. So if I want, I can click on this text box, click on that little red box, and it's going to show me, oh, your text starts here, and I'm going to click and drag out, And look at that, I've got a second column, and it will automatically flow that text into that second box. That's fantastic. We can take this little box here and watch this. If I drag this up, it flows that text down into my second column, and everything is good. When we build everything in InDesign, a magazine layout, a page layout, any type of document, if I put something in here, so let's take that back out like that. I say, oh, I want this box right here after this paragraph. Oh, text runs through it. Well, I'm going to grab that, flow it to there. The paragraph stops, there's my graphic, and the text continues to flow in the next column. So this is a very good thing. If we have multiple pages, we can flow text across pages. If the text changes, it'll reflow inside those areas. This is just very helpful and excellent way to work. We're going to learn more about text and all the things that it does as we continue our little journey here in